So today we are doing a Kriya, which is a set of yoga postures to balance the head and the heart, which is really about the work that we do in inner alignment. It's to get out of the fear that's in the mental body or in your brain, with the ego talking, and get into your heart, which is having your soul in the driver's seat and stepping into love and acting from a place of love. And so this Kriya is a Kriya to bring balance between logic and feeling, between ideas and the fire to put them into action, between an overly intellectual mind and overly sensitive emotion. It aligns the head and heart so you could be great and graceful, aware and loving. So just full disclosure, we are going to spend a lot of time sitting today. And I recommend that you get comfy. So you could be in a chair, you could be on your couch, you could be on a comfy blanket, which is a lot of the time what I like to do rather than use a yoga mat. Just taking a moment to get comfortable. You could sit up on a block or a pillow if that is more comfortable for you. That can be more comfortable for maintaining a seated position. And before we get started, we are just going to take a moment to arrive in this space and tune in and just taking a moment to get into our bodies. So just taking some nice deep breaths in, sitting up nice and tall, exhaling and releasing tension, releasing any tension that's in your shoulders. Take another nice deep breath in through the nose. And exhale, side out. Inhale through the nose. Exhale, side out. One more, taking a deep breath in, really filling into your belly, into your pelvis. And then exhale, side out. Just take a moment in stillness before we begin this practice. It's going to potentially get intense for you. And the point of this is not to do these practices all the way through and not take breaks. The point of this is to tune inward and to connect with yourself and what you need in this moment. And if you need breaks, then you take breaks and then you hop back in. And when you are taking a break, you can tune inward, and you can imagine yourself still doing the movements, and that counts as full credit, my friends. So Kundalini is not about the pulsed expression of the posture. Kundalini is about showing up for yourself, tuning inward, connecting with yourself, connecting with what you need. And heart openers, because we're doing arms, because our shoulders are where we store anger and where we can store grief. You may have a lot of feelings doing this, and you may get angry. And just allow that and allow it to surface and release, because that is part of what yoga does. It helps us release the tension and the emotions that are stored in our tissues. So just having an open mind coming into this, coming into whatever is a comfortable seat for you. We're going to do each of these postures for about 3 minutes, which can be a long time to have your arms extended. So the first posture we're doing, we are pressing the walls away on both sides. And so our fingers are pointed up, our hands are together, kind of like sword hands in Warrior Two, but they're pointed up, and we're pushing. This is an active posture. And from this position, I'm just making sure I'm getting my inhales and exhales correct. You are going to feel pressure in your wrists. So we're beginning with the fingers straight up. This is the inhale position. Okay, so inhaling, and in general, in yoga, we're doing nasal breathing, so breathing in through our nose unless we're not specifying otherwise. But if you're congested and if that doesn't feel good to you, or if you're like really angry, you can do it through your mouth, like through an O-shaped mouth. And that is a cooling breath that helps release toxins. So this is our inhale position. And then when we exhale, we're turning forward. We're going to inhale, come back up, and exhale back. So you got it. Hop in when you're ready. As we're in this posture, notice what's coming up for you. Notice when and where you're feeling resistance. Notice the sensations. Notice if you're generating heat. And making sure to practice not harming. That is a yoga principle. No harm to others, and we also don't harm ourselves. So if it's pain rather than discomfort, then take a break or stop altogether and just visualize. And if you get confused about your inhale or exhale or where you're going, congratulations, you're human, and just start over. So. You're feeling some heat. That's normal. You're not liking me in this moment. That's also normal. We got less than a minute. Final stretches. You are not almost done, but you are more done than you were. Really use the breath to drive the movement. We got less than 30 seconds. Beautiful. Inhale, push, 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 push those walls away. And exhale. And release it all down. And just take a moment. Massage your arms if that feels good. The other thing you can do is really vigorously shake them. Shake all that energy out. Get silly with it. Giggles are a good thing. It's always okay to giggle in class, in person too. All right. So you show yourself whatever love you need. If you need to stretch out your legs, because we're staying in this easy pose position or rock pose or on your pillow or on your couch, wherever you are, just do whatever you need for your body to stretch. And we're going to come back in when you're ready. And you could also always pause. Like, I'm not there with you. You could be snuggling your dog right now. Whatever you need to do. So our next exercise, while you're still relaxing, I'm just going to demonstrate. So we're going to do, they're called arm barks. But essentially, we're starting, I think we start in a Y. Oh, we're starting with our arms at the sides. So we're kind of starting in the same position. And on the inhale, we are bringing our arms in front of us, right? So bringing them up. And then the next time we're doing it behind us. So does that make sense? And if not, right, like you just do your interpretation of it, because essentially the idea is we're clearing our arc line. We're clearing our field. So whenever you're ready, we're going to get into it. Take breaks as you need them. It's not a competition. Clearing all that gunk out of your field. And if it appeals to you, you can cast your eyes down, or you could close your eyes and do like a third eye gaze. Generally, when your eyes are closed, it makes the exercise more intense. So if you want to make the exercise easier, find something to stare at and focus your attention there. You can also focus your gaze at the tip of your nose. 1 minute down, 2 to go. And ideally, you're alternating your cross, which one's on top. But there's no Kundalini police, so you do it your way. And you'll notice, right, like my elbows are not really staying straight when I'm going down anymore, and that's okay too. The idea is to push yourself, but not to hurt yourself, right? Like it's supposed to get uncomfortable, it's supposed to generate heat, it's supposed to make you irritated or giggly, right? Like we're getting emotion out. Less than 1 minute. Take breaks as you need them. Less than 30 seconds. Almost there. Good. Inhale again, pushing out. And exhale, forcefully release. Beautiful work. Stretch it out, shake it out. Massage. Notice where you're feeling energy. Notice where you're feeling heat, where you're feeling sensation. Stretching out whatever you need to. And if you are seated in a chair or on your couch and you want to stay there for the next exercise, that's fine. You're going to do what we just did again. And if you are up, for a little more challenge, then you can come with me into crow squats. So this is an exercise that opens the lower back and hips. And it's also good for digestion in terms of your elimination. So keeping things regular. So the arm movements are going to be the same. And I just want to make sure I explain this correctly. So, yep, as we're exhaling, we're squatting down. So let me see if I could adjust this so you could see me. We're not chopping off my head. Okay, so this is the inhale position. When we exhale, we're doing that same movement, but we're dropping down, and you drop down however far is comfortable for you. Okay, so it's going to look like whenever you're ready. And if you get confused and you need to restart, that's okay. If you need a break from either the arms or the legs, that's okay. And if you need to shout profanity at this video, also okay. Take what you need. And leave everything you don't need that's not serving you, right? Like, leave it here. And if you find you're getting winded, slow down. You're over 1 minute in. Halfway. Beautiful work. I'm proud of you. I hope you're proud of yourself. One more minute, friends. One more seconds. Beautiful. Deep inhale, push the walls. And exhale, release. Shake it out. Beautiful. Taking your time, coming back down. That's it. That is the whole Kriya. I encourage you to take a few minutes just to be with sensation. To maybe take a few moments to sit here in stillness and even to take a moment and lie down, even if it's for a minute or two, because the rest is as important as the practice, right? We need to allow time for integration. So just sitting and noticing, perhaps coming back into our breath, taking some nice deep breaths in, sending them down the spine. So breathing in, filling the belly, and exhaling, releasing any tension. And really letting your shoulders release when you exhale. Just taking that moment to tune inward. Namaste, yogis. The light in me honors the light that's inside you and in all beings. Have an amazing day.